Yes, yeah, I do think it's finally happening. I mean, I often say women can't win if women don't run. And I think for too long a period of time, women weren't running in the numbers that they needed to. But so that's number one, and that certainly has changed. If you look at the race for someone to nominate someone to succeed me, we had a pool of 10 candidates, and 5 of them were women. So I think there's obviously a greater willingness to throw your hat in the ring and seek to be elected. And even when I was running in 2007, we had a field of 5 in our primary, and 2 of us were women. So to me, there should be as many women running as want to serve, just as there has always been as many male members running who wanted to serve. And in the end, we all have to earn the voters' trust. We have to reflect the interests that they want us to take to Washington. And so it's not a simple process, but you don't even have a chance if you don't first make that decision to run. So I think, and then across the country, obviously, in this last election, you've seen an ever greater willingness of women to run, and many have been successful. So we're going to have the largest pool of women serving in Congress that we've ever historically had. I think it's well over 100 at this point. So things have changed. I have a photograph that I've recently taken down from my wall in Washington that shows our delegation in 2008. Every state has a tree on the grounds of the Capitol, and our tree, the Massachusetts tree, had died. It was, a very old tree, and just through natural lifespan, it had died. And so we were all invited to come to plant a sapling to become the Massachusetts tree. And in that photo, so we all showed up. There were 12 of us, 2 senators and 10 members of Congress. Senator Kennedy was still then very much alive. Senator Kerry was still serving as as a United States Senator. And in that photograph, there are 11 men, and I was the lone woman. So if you were to take that picture this upcoming January, there would be 4 women in that photo, because we've since elected our first woman to the United States Senate, and now there will be 3 representing different districts across the Commonwealth. So much has changed, and I think it's a long time coming, but I do think the era of a photograph in which I was the lone woman is bygone. That's a bygone era.